you are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they fix, the one you...
Hi, my name is Emily. I'm Korean American, and today I'm cooking one of my favorite dishes. It is tteokbokki, which is spicy rice cakes, and kimbap, kind of like a Korean version of sushi. It's a good mix of spicy and healthy, and it's good.
I'm Mac from Newark, New Jersey. I'm a big foodie, and one dish that connects me to my culture, I will be making fried salmon bites and potatoes. One thing that separates normal fish fry from my fish fry would definitely be how seasoned the fish fry is. With all the explosions of different flavors, I really enjoy eating this dish.
There's no like technique you need to have, or you don't have to be a super skilled chef. And there's no rules, which is what I also really like. You can interchange ingredients and taste good. So two main ingredients that you like must have in kimbap is the rice and the seaweed. Kim means seaweed and pap is rice. But everything else inside can, be anything you like, whatever vegetables you like, whatever proteins you like. This version that I made leans more towards a traditional take on kimbap. So it has pickled daikon, cucumbers, eggs, spam, imitation crab, and carrots. These dishes aren't particularly fancy or anything. You definitely can find them anywhere nowadays. It's a very common food, especially in the Korean community. It tastes very nostalgic to me. It's also a food that I like to make to share with friends because I feel like it is a crowd pleaser.
So my father taught me how to make fish fry. He loves to fry fish, and that's where I picked it up from. I like very well seasoned food. That's pretty much how I grew up. Coming from both sides of my family, my mother and my father. And it's just kind of a thing that I picked up on learning how to cook from them as well. So this dish can pretty much be made anytime year round. I like to enjoy it, just whenever you're in the mood. It's pretty quick to make. It's just a dish that I really enjoy. Who doesn't love fried fish? So especially salmon. Fried salmon is not something that people usually eat on a regular basis or generally at all. So it's a little different for sure.
These dishes are really important to me because my mom made these growing up. It wasn't often that she cooked these for us, but it was very special to us whenever she made it. Whenever I've brought my cultural food to school when I was younger, I think some kids might have been kind of confused or didn't understand that. And I think at the time when I was a kid, it did hurt my feelings. And I try not to bring that around to school actually because I want to avoid, standing out too much. But I still very much enjoyed those dishes. Maybe not publicly. It is cool to see now that kids are more open to trying new things. There is a memory when I turned 18 for my birthday. My parents allowed me to invite some of my friends over, which was a pretty big deal because I had never had any of my friends over. And my mom, the sweet, sweet woman that she is, spent all day cooking, preparing all this Korean food for my friends, making sure everyone was fed. So she made kimbap as one of those dishes because she knew that a lot of my friends would enjoy that. And turns out, I think they did.
So I first tried salmon bites a few years back. My dad, he's a big cook, so he likes to cook a lot, and he definitely introduced me to this meal probably back in high school, and I enjoyed it and I wanted to learn how to make it, and he taught me how to make this dish. I will definitely do my best to pass down and teach the younger generations of my family this dish.
I'll light the fire. You place the flowers in the vase that you bought today. Staring at the fire for hours.
I hope that our younger generations will continue to make these dishes, and I think they will. And I also think that lots of non-Korean people seem to enjoy it as well and have a curiosity in trying to make it themselves, which is super cool to see, especially growing up, maybe not being totally accepted for eating the kinds of food that I did.
Now to rest your head for just 5 minutes. Everything is done.
I would want anyone to know who has never had this dish before that there's a secret sauce out there that I cannot tell you that is absolutely amazing to have with this fried salmon bites. It's a very rich and creamy sauce. That's for you to figure out, for me to know. So good luck.
Only for you.
My feelings about these foods haven't really changed over time. They have always been one of my favorites, especially as a kid. And it does stand out because it wasn't a food that my mom always made. And you know, when you're a kid and maybe you always ate something over and over again, it kind of grows tiring. These dishes were meals that my mom, you know, very occasionally made, so it was very exciting to eat that. And it continues to be very exciting to eat that. And you know, it does take a lot of labor and preparation, lots of steps, and a lot of handiwork to make the food. So I do appreciate every time my mom makes it. It's something just so uniquely my culture, and I like trying to eat some food that tastes like hers because I don't get to eat that every day. It's a labor of love. And now whenever I make it, I like making it to show people how much I care about them.
Two cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. I'll light the fire while you place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.